Good morning, Juventini, and welcome to another episode of Juve Today. I'm Alberto, and I'm going to take you through today's news surrounding Juventus, give my opinions, but of course, love to hear yours. So make sure you drop your thoughts and views on all the news today in the comment section here. Also, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for way more Juve content. And be sure to check out our sponsor that you see in the corner, stripedheartsapparel.com, where you can find custom Juve merchandise and some Azzurri gear to get ready for the Euros. All right. So without further ado, some of the news floating around today. We have the meeting between Agnelli, Allegri, and Cherubini is scheduled for Thursday. We still don't have an announcement, an official announcement or presentation for Allegri yet, but the meeting is slated to take place Thursday, and the biggest topics surrounding that meeting will be the future of Cristiano Ronaldo. So that'll be an interesting one to see. And like I said on yesterday's episode, that this meeting will probably paint a more clear picture on what we're going to do afterwards and how Allegri is going to tackle this. Some of the other items that we'll definitely get clarification on. Chiellini, apparently all that's left is a signature on his 1-year extension because it's rumored that Allegri will want Bonucci and Chiellini to stay and be part of this project. Of course, De Ligt will be a present and future of this project. And then Pjanic continues to be linked. Pjanic, his camp is pushing hard for a return to Juventus. And apparently Allegri is thinking about it, as he rates Pjanic very highly. Everyone knows my opinions on a Pjanic return. I'm not in favor just because I saw the regression. But again, if you do think Pjanic would be a good option at bringing back, I'd love to know why. So drop your comments in the comment section there, because I just don't see that being a good one, good move to make. Of course, all the other moves. Donnarumma was linked with Juventus prior, and again, top journalists contradicting themselves at every turn. But there are more and more coming out now saying that it is pretty much locked in for Juventus. Some even saying in the next 48 hours, we could have that signing. So this will be a very, very interesting one to follow as well. 48 hours, apparently. Now, in other news, Pirlo's wife firing shots at Bernardeschi. Okay, so Bernardeschi getting shots fired on him. She took to social media and put out this comment after Bernardeschi's interview after his performance against San Marino in an international friendly where he represented the Azzurri, I believe also as Capitano, that he was speaking to not being played in his favorite position and whatnot. And she come out and said, when you're on the field and you show a millionth of what a real champion has done, but then you decide to risk an interview after scoring a goal against the mighty San Marino. Genius. Well, so my opinion on all this is wives, girlfriends, all that. I don't necessarily like when they use platforms like that to go against teammates or players if it's a coach's wife or whatnot. I don't really like that. However, it's very, very hard for me to sympathize with Bernardeschi, who's had so many chances at this club. He's literally played almost everywhere except goalkeeper. So he's played everywhere. And towards the beginning, he was playing as a winger repeatedly and being up top as a forward. And he still dropped the ball on many, many occasions. So your thoughts on... she's not wrong, in my opinion. But again, I don't think she should have said anything. But Bernardeschi, can Allegri turn him around? I put a comment on Twitter. And by the way, follow @AllYuveCast on Twitter. This is where all the discussions continue on outside of the YouTube channel here. But put a tweet out there. It said, if Allegri can turn around Federico Bernardeschi, I will build a statue of Allegri myself in Turin. Okay, I just don't see it happening. The other news, Szczesny. Szczesny apparently does have interest from Arsenal, and there is a very, very low percentage chance of him staying at Juventus. So yeah, that was the piece that they're probably waiting on to confirm Donnarumma. I think it's going to happen. Szczesny will go and Donnarumma will come in as far as anything that could be concrete. And Arrivabene, we talked about Maurizio Arrivabene yesterday, and it is all but officially presented. Looks like it's a done deal. New CEO taking over in Marotta's previous role that was left vacant, and Paratici never really took on. He was still sticking with the sporting director side even after Marotta left. But 4-year deal with Maurizio Arrivabene. So again, talked a bit about it yesterday. Just hope this is a step towards more of a no-nonsense approach and try to fight back to get our identity back. But this is really it as far as today goes. I think, again, big meeting coming up later on the week between Agnelli, Allegri, and Cherubini. We'll start getting a more clear picture, and we will see which top journalists were correct. But yeah, stay tuned for these next episodes of Juve Today. And of course, like I said, we do the live recaps at the end of the week on Sundays. It'll be a live podcast episode. You'll have an opportunity to join us in the live chat and get all your thoughts, all your opinions, and make it on the show. We'll see you then. As always, Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Ciao.